South Korean exports, some logistics challenges have occurred in Israel. Korean Air suspended flights to Tel Aviv due to safety concerns. However, cargo shipments remained largely unaffected. A candidate for the Minister of Gender Equality and Family, Kim Heng, has declared that she will voluntarily withdraw from consideration. The official announcement was made today following concerns about an illegal share transfer practice called stock parking, and the main opposition Democratic Party sought her resignation. This marks the fifth cabinet nominee to withdraw since the Yoon administration began in May of last year. As of the end of August, the national debt surpassed the government's annual projection, standing at 1.1 quadrillion won. The total government revenue for the same month was down 44 trillion won from the previous year, with tax revenue.
So, as I was saying, it was wonderful. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 testing.
David, please. What can I put on this? Hello. Hi. May I help you? Do you want some cookies?
Wrong number.
And labor management relations. The goal is to address labor management conflicts and develop effective cooperation strategies. The event includes a keynote by Professor Kwon Hyuk from Busan National University discussing policies for cooperative labor management relations. Experts from labor management and civilian sectors will then discuss layoff relief applications, progressive labor management strategies, and the role of the Labor Management Civilian Council in managing regional labor conflicts. Later this month, Busan City will host the annual Public Design Festival promoting universal design for accessibility. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism is organizing the event, emphasizing inclusivity in public spaces, especially for older adults and for people with disabilities. The festival, titled Design for All, will take place in Busan, known for its public design initiatives, and will primarily take place at F1963, showcasing often overlooked design pieces. In international news, since Israel began airstrikes on the Gaza Strip, over 1,200 people have died and 338,000 have been displaced. According to the Israeli military, the airstrikes are focused on Gaza's tunnel network run by Hamas. And a military spokesperson advised considering the Gaza Strip as having two layers, one for the people and one for Hamas. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is en route to Israel for talks with Israeli leaders, where he will also meet with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. Now for the local weather. It's currently 23 degrees Celsius on this sunny afternoon in Busan. Light breeze and clear skies will continue, with evening temperatures dropping to 16 degrees Celsius amid good air quality. It's time to wrap up this hour's news. Thank you for joining. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is the 4 p.m. duo with Nick Greenwood and David Kim. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
I carry my emotions.
We create these using various combinations of letters and numbers that exist in the world.
This is something only I know, but even I often don't know.
Even if I don't recall it, I need to remember the correct answer to the question I created. But even sometimes you don't remember what that was.
Do you remember all your passwords?
Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Nick.
Good afternoon, this is David.
And welcome to
the 4 p.m. duo.
시간마다 보고 싶다고 감정 없이 말하지 마라 의식은 통하지 않나 100번을 넘게 사랑한다고 감동 없이 말하지 마라 잘 잡혀가던 분위기마저 깨버리잖아 여자는 생각보다 단순하지 않아 행복하게 만드는 방법도 조금씩은 달라 하루에 4번 사랑을 말하고 8번 웃고 6번의 키스를 해줘 날 열어주는 단 하나뿐인 비밀번호야 누구도 알 수 없게 너만이 나를 가질 수 있도록 You are my secret boy 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 아무 데서나 나타나지 마 항상 놀라지만은 않아 화장기 없는 얼굴 보이면 화도 나는 걸 남자는 여자만큼 섬세하질 않아 하고 싶은 대로만 한다면 다 된다고 믿어 하루에 4번 사랑을 말하고 8번 웃고 6번의 키스를 해줘 날 열어주는 단 하나뿐인 비밀번호야 누구도 알 수 없게 너만이 나를 가질 수 있도록 You are my secret boy 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 어렵다고 포기하진 말아줘 너 하나만 원하는 날 알아줘 바람둥이 같은 남자들에게 여자들은 늘 속고 마는 걸 나를 태우고 달랠 줄 아는 네가 되길 바래 하루에 4번 사랑을 말하고 8번 웃고 6번의 키스를 해줘 날 열어주는 단 하나뿐인 비밀번호야 누구도 알 수 없게 너만이 나를 가질 수 있도록 You are my secret boy 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 boy
윤하의 비밀번호 486 오늘의 첫 곡이었습니다. Welcoming you to the 4 p.m. duo this Thursday afternoon. How are you all doing? 저는 닉입니다.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is David at the 4 p.m. duo. Happy Thursday. How are you all doing? It's wonderful outside. It's like you can take a deep breath outside.
Yeah.
It's fresh. The fine dust levels I checked last time, it was
You
very
checked?
good.
I haven't checked the fine dust levels in a long time.
It's because I just did the news for 2 p.m.
So you didn't do it by choice.
Yeah, just for work. I checked.
But they're okay.
The weather's good. It's gonna look fantastic today. You know,
Brilliant.
The lows will dip down to 15 degrees Celsius, but should be good.
아이고 감사합니다, news reporter 김님. You know, it's great. It's a great day like today. You know, like David said, great temperature, great weather, feeling good. All is good until you get home and then you can't remember your door passcode.
그런 적이 있어요?
그런 적이 있죠.
Door passcode는 좀
쉽긴 하지만 I have got it mixed up before
yeah.
because I change it sometimes.
You know what? Speaking of passcodes, 저는 한번 주차 타워 있잖아요.
Yes.
주차 타워에 제 번호, 제 car plate number 말고 제 번호를 넣은 적 있어요, 한번. And I was like trying to get my car out.
차가 왜 나오지?
차가 왜 안 등록돼 있지? I'm like, I swear I put it in here. Am I
man.
crazy? Am I seeing things?
We call that a brain fart.
I had a brain fart when I was putting in my car, right?
Yeah, 뇌방귀라고 하죠.
네.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. You just make these momentary mistakes. And if you do this, it can be really difficult to remember PIN numbers, passwords, door codes.
Right, and there are so many things that we have passwords for. So how many passwords should we make and remember in this digital world that we live in?
They say you shouldn't repeat passwords and that every 3 months you've got to change it. You know,
Do you do that?
3개월마다 바꿔야 된다고 그렇게 막 어플이 막 그런 메시지 막 뜨잖아요.
그죠.
I can't. I just say ignore. Ignore every 3 months.
Yeah, because you have to rememorize your passwords.
Exactly. But the thing is, I really have got a bad memory. 제 기억력이 너무 금붕어 같아서 제가 앱을 쓰고 있거든요.
Oh.
It's an app, very secure, encrypted, that you can store your passwords on. And when you forget your password, you just look it up and it's there for you.
So if someone hacks through that app.
If someone hacks through that app, they can ruin my life.
No.
But it's apparently very secure, you know, levels of encryption.
That's good.
Yeah, but it means my memory has gotten even worse.
Yeah, because you're relying on the app. So how many passwords does an average person have? So apparently through surveys done, a lot of people vary their passwords to keep themselves safe from hacking or
That's
whatever,
good,
right?
that's good.
And though the average number of passwords was 12, I thought that was a lot.
That is
I have less than 5, I'll tell you that. 1 in 8 respondents said they have at least 25 unique passwords for their online accounts.
1 in 8. That's
That's a lot.
that is.
1 in 8. That's a lot of people
Yeah.
with at least 25 unique passwords. And check this out. 5% said they have at least 50 passwords.
Are they superheroes? How are their memories that good if they're really remembering all of these?
진짜 대단하신 것 같아요.
That is incredible. 이 비밀번호를 까먹었을 때 이 절대로 알 수 없게 되는 경우도 있습니다. 이 비밀번호를 알기 위해서 이메일을 입력했는데 그 이메일에 접근할 수 있는 로긴 비밀번호가 생각나지 않고 그 로긴 비밀번호를 찾기 위해서 또 어떤 질문에 대답해야 하고 It's endless, it's just really confusing.
We're talking about those security questions like where were you born in or what was your first car?
What's your mother's maiden name?
I don't even know my mother's maiden name.
Well, usually Korean mothers have their same name.
That is true.
In Western culture, they change their names sometimes.
Right. Things like that, these questions. And these days, it has become a world where it's possible without having us to remember passwords because of different features on our phones like Face ID or fingerprint, these biometric recognition, things like that.
Yeah.
And Nick, you said you use an app, an encrypted app that stores all your passwords.
Yes.
만약에 그러면 그 스마트폰 잃어버리면 어떻게 돼요?
I'll just cry. If I lost my phone,
Yeah?
I mean, it's backed up to the cloud, so I can access it from a computer. But if I need it there and then and I lose my phone, then I don't know. 막막할 것 같아요. Yeah.
그러면은 이런 거를 방지하기 위해서 how do you think the technology should develop in the future so that we don't have to rely on passwords?
Well, I believe, you know, one of the richest billionaires on the planet he owns a company which is looking to implant chips into our brains, right?
Oh my.
That could be the way we're going to keep everything stored in our noggins.
Oh, our noggins. I don't want that.
How do you think then?
I didn't think that far. I just thought biometric might be the near future long-term solution.
The thing is, biometric, thumbprint, 지문인식이죠. I've seen too many movies where, you know, gangsters will come and they'll cut off the arm of someone and take it, and then they'll just use all of their bank accounts.
That's so extreme, though.
It's extreme.
Yeah.
Can't say it doesn't happen.
But, you know, we've seen in movies, too, where people scan their eyes, the iris scans, because that's also very unique.
And then people will get contact lenses with their eye scans in it.
goodness.
Have you not seen Mission Impossible?
These are all extreme cases that you think of.
문제는 끝이 없어요.
맞아요.
There'll always be problems, so we've always got to think of solutions. I think for the meantime, we should try and remember as many passwords as we can, because so far, memory is the one thing that cannot be stolen.
Unless you implant that chip in there.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, the world is over then.
Yeah.
So passwords are likely to be with us forever. They're unlikely to go out of fashion. And we need to work to ensure their integrity by better securing platforms in which they're used. If the device in which we enter a password, or even our fingerprint is compromised, then all forms of authentication used by the device are also compromised. So we do need to be careful.
Yeah, and before, I guess, when internet was first booming, we just created simple passwords like our pet dog's name.
Yeah.
But nowadays, internet websites, they tell you to incorporate like letters,
Like
capital
특별 문자,
letters,
숫자,
special characters, things like
대문자,
that.
소문자
혹시 그렇게 컨비네이션 하고 있나요?
쓰고 있죠?
근데 한국에서 대부분 그렇게 하라고 해요.
Yeah.
They're like that thing or something like that, you know?
I'm not sure, maybe because I don't live in the UK, but I've found that Korean password settings are quite a bit stricter.
Yeah, I kind of like it because they also have you set or put in a confirmation code through your phone.
Yeah, the 인증 과정이 되게 좋은 것
네,
같아요.
그래서 그게 좀 안전하다고 생각해요.
It's a bit slower, but it's definitely worth it, I think. Yeah, considering the amount of phishing and hacking that goes on.
For sure.
So, what would be your advice, David, for making a password that nobody can know? 절대로 남들이 알 수 없는 비밀번호 조합을 만들려면 어떻게 만들 수 있을까요?
네,
어떤
이거는
조합으로?
어떤 조합은 좋냐면요. 내가 제일 싫어하는 동물. 좋아하는 거 말고요. 제일 싫어하는 동물, 제일 싫어하는 숫자, 제일 싫어하는 것들 조합해서
Yeah.
하면 좋을 것 같아요.
What's your, just out of curiosity, what is your least favorite animal?
Least favorite animal? I have to think about it. Maybe a snail.
Snail?
Yeah,
What's wrong? Escargot?
snail. Snail. Let's go with snails.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Snail, your least favorite number, I'm going to guess. It's 6.
It's 2.
It's 2. Snail 2.
Yeah, that's probably it.
There we go.
That's my password.
Just need your email now. Everybody, welcome to the show. Hopefully you're remembering all of your passwords to log into YouTube and to chat with us. Welcome to 형잡쇼바님 saying good day in between afternoon and evening. 그죠? 4 p.m. is quite an odd time.
It
but
is.
It's a good time.
It is indeed. Thank you for joining us. Stick around. We've got lots of stuff coming your way.
We're going to let you know what's coming up. We've got our daily segments, including Chat Lab English, where we can learn various expressions about topics that have been given to us by AI. 네, 매일마다 챗봇이 선택해주는 주제와 관련된 다양한 영어 표현과 생각들을 여러분과 함께 나눠보겠습니다. Today's topic is learning and the growth of exams.
Oh, man.
오늘은 시험에 대해서 이야기해보고 유익한 표현들까지 배워보겠습니다.
I'm going to play a game.
What? Oh, during exams?
Like the night before the exams.
I was terrible during exam times.
All-nighter, huh?
During the exam times.
Oh, during the exam times.
You know. I'll tell you. I'll speak about this
what was
later.
that?
I'll
Yeah.
speak about this
Okay.
later. Anyway, we've also got Byte English, where we can learn easy but useful one sentence in English. 이제부터 궁금한 모든 영어 표현은 Byte English에 물어봐 주세요. And the last English dose at the end of the day.
We also got our weekly segments including Locker, Lingo, 스포츠 선수, 코치 그리고 응원단의 인터뷰로 각종 스포츠 상식과 영어 표현을 알아보는 코너도 있고요. We also have Popcorn Time. We get to check out and learn about some of the greatest movies that are playing in the theaters with Michael Garrett coming into the studio. 새로운 개봉작부터 all-time 레전드 명작까지 영화에 관한 모든 것을 이야기해보는 코너도 있습니다. 문자는 샵 9050 pound 9050 is where you can send in your text messages. It will cost you 101. You can send us a Kakao Talk message, BFM app message, or join us live on YouTube as we are streaming live. Join us in the chat room as well and chat with us there.
We do have a couple of messages coming in. We have Jenny Nim saying, hi, Nick and David. Happy Thursday. Passwords are important for safely using the internet. Sometimes I make some changes according to the rules for creating passwords, and then I forget about them. I'm not the only one, right?
Yeah.
You are not the only one.
I'm a victim of that as well. And
Yeah.
they say not to store your passwords on your phone or online because that's
Your phone can be stolen.
right. It can be, yeah.
Although I do have to vouch for encrypted cloud, it's like a 보관함. Yeah.
What
Really good.
my relatives do, they write it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Not on their tablets, but on their piece of paper, like on their as actual physical notebook.
Right.
And then they keep it in their drawer.
Maybe you should write it as like 수수께끼, so only you can answer that riddle.
그러다가 이 수수께끼가 뭐지 하면은 큰일 나죠.
Yeah,
이거 내가 너무 똑똑했네 어제.
Yeah. Just yesterday you forget it.
그러니까요.
Bjorkstellinim saying, "Hi, awesome duo, Nick and David. Happy Friday Eve. I just got a letter from my friend in Canada. Big shout out to Teresa. Thanks a million for your sweet message, and I miss you."
I hope she's listening too.
I really find that very sweet that you do back and forth letters in this age of digital technology. I think that's very sentimental.
그죠.
감상적이죠.
그리고 이 미디어를 통해서도 메시지를 보내는 것도 참 좋은 것 같아요.
낭만적인 것 같아요. In a friendship way, of course. All right, we're going to take a song break and then we will be back. This is 기억을 걷는 시간 by Nell.
너의 소리를 듣고 아직도 너의 손길을 느껴 오늘도 난 너의 흔적 안에 살았죠. 아직도 너의 모습이 보여 아직도 너의 온기를 느껴 오늘도 난 너의 시간 안에 살았죠. 길을 지나는 어떤 낯선 이의 모습 속에도 바람을 타고 쓸쓸히 춤추는 저 낙엽 위에도 땀을 스치는 어느 저녁의 그 공기 속에도 내가 보고 듣고 느끼는 모든 것에 네가 있어. 그래 어떤가요 그댄 어떤가요 그댄 당신도 나와 같나요 어떤가요 그댄 지금도 난 너를 느끼죠 이렇게 너를 부르는 지금 이 순간도 난 그대가 보여. 내일도 난 너를 보겠죠. 내일도 난 너를 듣겠죠. 내일도 모든 게 오늘 하루와 같겠죠. 길을 지나는 어떤 낯선 이의 모습 속에도 바람을 타고 쓸쓸히 춤추는 저 낙엽 위에도 뺨을 스치는 어느 저녁의 그 공기 속에도 내가 보고 듣고 느끼는 모든 것에 네가 있어. 그래 어떤가요 그댄 어떤가요 그댄 당신도 나와 같나요 어떤가요 그댄 길가에 덩그러니 놓여진 저 의자 위에도 물을 마시려 무심코 집어든 유리잔 안에도 나를 바라보기 위해 마주한 그 거울 속에도 귓가에 살며시 내려앉은 음악 속에도 네가 있어. 어떡하죠 이젠 어떡하죠 이젠 그대는 지웠을 텐데 어떡하죠 이제 우리 어떡하죠 이제
Chat Lab English.
Hello, listeners. Hello, Nick and David. Welcome to ChatLab English. Today's topic is embracing the learning and growth of exams. Exams are not just assessments of knowledge. They are opportunities for learning, growth, and personal development. Explore the world of exams, celebrating their role in education, skill refinement, and achievement. Topics include the various types of exams, the importance of preparation and study strategies, and the psychology of exam performance. Also, discuss the importance of balance in managing exam-related stress and the strategies for maintaining mental and emotional well-being during exam periods. Ultimately, inspire listeners to embrace exams as valuable learning experiences, recognizing them as stepping stones toward personal and academic success.
Welcome to ChatLab English. Now, this is a segment where our AI chatbot gives us a topic to talk about. We chat about it, and we teach you some useful expressions and words related to the topic. And today's topic is all about exams. 시험에 대해서 저희가 얘기도 해보고요. 유익한 표현들도 알려드리겠습니다. 저는 시험을 아주 안 좋아합니다.
Ah, really?
네, 너무나도 안 당연한 거죠.
Yeah. You know, I remember the day I graduated from university. It was one of the happiest days of my life. 왜냐하면 더 이상 시험을 안 쳐도 되니까 살면서. Maybe I will here and there if I get a new job in something. But really, for studying exams, I was free. 진짜 해방이었어요.
그죠. 내가 잘하는 것에 대한 것을 누군가 시험한다고 하면은 재밌을 수도 있어요. Like let's say there's a
Yeah, if
like
you're smart, if you're a nerd.
they're testing how well you can read a script. It'll be fun to try, right? Give it a go.
I guess.
Yeah, to get a grading out of 10 or something like that.
I guess, but that's not like an exam where you have to study for weeks, months about, dates and famous psychologists and experiments.
Yeah, I guess if you're into that subject, you
Yeah.
might have fun studying it.
And I bet a lot of Korean students, they probably are traumatized from exams because of 수능. And then they have to go to university and do more exams.
And they get tired and sick and tired of doing exams.
For real. But, some people say exams are necessary, but I do see a lot of news in the past few years saying there's a lot of opposition to exams these days because people say you cannot determine someone's intelligence based on a 1 or 2 hour memory test. A lot of people are saying it's an unfair way to calculate somebody's ability. Because someone doesn't have a good memory, it doesn't mean they're not smart.
Exactly. And nowadays, memories, we kind of depend that on smartphones and hardware things. I guess creativity and how you can problem solve might be
Exactly.
a little more important.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. 이 문제를 어떻게 해결하느냐는 좀 더 중요한 것 같은데요. But still, it is an era of exams and they do have to be taken. So, we are going to be talking about some words and expressions about exams.
Yes.
첫 번째로는 단어들을 보겠습니다. 1번은요. 중간고사 그리고 기말고사.
중간고사는 중간에 있는 고사라고 해서 midterm exams이라고 하고요.
Middle exams이라고 하지 않아요?
midterm. 왜냐하면 저기 미국에서는 뭐 first semester, second semester,
Yeah.
first term, second term. 이 term이라는 게 그냥 기간이잖아요. 그래서
학기.
예, 학기, 기간. 이 기간에 있는 중간이라고 해서 midterm하고 합니다. midterm
말
exams.
그대로 it is in the middle of the term.
Right.
The two terms. 영국에서는 이 중간고사가 없거든요. 뭐지? 고위고사?
What do you call it?
Mock exams.
Mock exams.
You generally don't have two sets of exams.
You just have one final exam.
Yeah, and then we have like 모의고사. 모의고사.
Okay.
Yeah, we have mock exams, which don't count to anything, and then we have the final exams.
그러면 final exam이 뭐 예를 들어서 한 80% 정도의 그 무게를 가지고 있나요?
Yeah, it's got a big percentage. The rest of it is like homework and essays.
Oh, I see.
숙제랑 과제들은 이 나머지 20% 채우는 거예요.
Okay, yeah. So like all throughout my schooling in Canada, we've had middle exams and final exams, and in between we had assignments and things like that.
And they count to a little part.
But assignments and homework they counted like 5 to 10%, while as midterm exam would be accounted for 30%. Final exam would be like 50%. So final exams do take up most of it, but still, midterm exam was quite a huge chunk.
I guess they do have the midterms in Korea as well.
I think so.
When I was a hagwon teacher, there would be this 2-week or 3, I don't know, however long period where I wouldn't have any classes for middle school. I would just sit there quietly while they all studied for their midterms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was quite intense.
Wow, and you got paid?
Yeah, of course I got paid.
Wow,
It was
what a nice job.
Best time of the job. Just sat there. Yeah. So midterms and final exams, or finals, you can
Finals, yes. Yeah, we also call it finals.
say. All right, let's move on to number 2.
두 번째는요, 쪽지 시험입니다. A little message you send during tests.
I love the word like 쪽지. It's like, you know, like tweezers or like a 쪽파리. It's just very small, right?
그죠.
It's like a small test, a small exam.
그죠. 이게 정식으로 치는 시험이 아니고 갑자기 치게 되는 테스트입니다. 저희 사실 이 단어 영어로 써요. 우리 방송 내에서. 저희 방송 내에서 It's time for flash 하잖아요. 그 아가 뭔가요?
Pop quiz.
네.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to pop quiz, I'm not sure what is the pop from popular or like pop 갑작스럽게?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's more like popcorn처럼 pop.
터지는 거죠.
네.
갑자기 터지는.
갑자기.
퀴즈.
네. 갑자기 나오는 퀴즈.
예상하지 못한.
네.
Another quiz, another pop quiz.
근데 팝 퀴즈는 거의 어떻게 보면은 점수가 크게 상관이 안 되고.
Yeah, it's usually a bit of fun.
예, 정신 잘 차렸는지 안 차렸는지 확인되는 거죠.
Exactly.
네.
Yeah, pop quiz. Yeah. All right, let's move on to number 3. 3번으로 넘어가겠습니다. 우등생 그리고 벼락치기.
우등생 하면은 저희가 늘 생각하는 우등버스가 생각납니다.
그렇죠. 일반 그리고 우등. And 가격 차이가 그렇게 많이 나지 않아가지고 저는 뭐 웬만하면 우등 버스를 선택하는 편이에요.
Right, and yeah, because it's more comfortable.
Way more comfortable. Have you tried riding those 일반 buses? There's no leg space.
네, 사실 저희가 방송 시작 전에 이제 이걸 얘기를 해봤는데요. 저는 일반 버스를 안 타본 것 같아요. 우등 버스만 계속 타봤는데.
네, 왕자님.
아니 그래서 그런 게 아니고요. I was just like, you know, it's only like $10 more.
Not even that. It's
so
not,
I'm like, why not?
yeah. It's worth, especially if you're going to Seoul. It's like a
그죠.
5-hour journey. You need comfort, yeah. Anyway, we're not talking about buses. We're talking about 우등생.
네.
I guess what top grade life. What is this?
I said a straight A student.
Straight A student.
네.
So A 점수, 이 제일 높은 점수죠.
그죠.
Yeah, well, one of them. Straight A's. A 밖에 뭐,
A만 받는 학생.
yeah, no B's, no
B.
C's.
네.
I said top student.
Top student.
He's a top student, but straight A student is good.
Yeah.
그러면 벼락치기는요?
벼락치기는 이제 막 미뤄뒀다가 마지막 날에 그냥 공부하는 거 느낌이잖아요.
그죠.
그래서 pulling an all-nighter.
Pulling an all-nighter. 저도 all-nighter라는 말을 썼는데 그냥 all-night studying. Pulling an all-nighter도 맞는 동사인 것 같아요. To pull an all-nighter 혹은 to do an all-nighter. Yeah, pull 아니면 do.
네.
둘 다 괜찮은 것 같아요. I often did this. I was not one to study much in advance.
저도 대학교 때 이러다가 점수가 하도 안 나와서 대학원 공부하면서는 절대 이렇게 안 하고 대학원 공부할 때는 매일마다 꾸준히 했어요.
대학원에서 이 걸린 게 너무 많아가지고
걸린 거요?
Yeah, like money.
그죠.
Yeah.
내가 투자하는 거잖아요.
그죠. It's your own
그러니까
money.
예, 아무래도 이제 좀 더 신경을 쓰겠죠.
Yeah.
In college, you're just like, well, I kind of was forced to go because everyone's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
For
true.
real. All right, those were the words that we went over. Let's go over the expressions. 이제 표현들을 살펴보겠습니다. 첫 번째는요. 이번 시험 평균 점수는 몇 점이니?
이번 시험.
이번 시험. So this test, this last test that we just took, 평균 점수, the average score, the average mark. What was it? 몇 점이니? So I said, what was the average mark of this test? What was the average score of this test?
Yeah, what was the average score for this test, Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I usually don't like to know this information. 모르는 게 약이죠.
그래요? 뭐 알면은 또 기분 좋을 수도 있고요. I did better than the average, at least.
못 쳤다면.
못 쳤으면 안 하고 싶죠.
그죠.
못 쳤으면 don't talk to me about the test.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Let's talk about sports.
But you don't know if you did well until you know the average score. All right, let's move on to number 2.
네, 두 번째는요. 이번 시험은 사지선 다형입니다. 그리고 이번 시험은 사지선 다형과 서술형이 함께 출제됩니다. 두 가지의 형태의 시험이라는 말이죠.
Now, when we do our Quiz of Thrones, 수요일에 하는 Quiz of Thrones 코너를 할 때 이 선다형이죠. It's all multiple choice. But usually in exams, it's a mixture of, I guess, written and multiple choice.
Right. Do you prefer written choices?
Oh,
or
no.
multiple choice?
Oh, I hate written choices because in England, 90% of it is written.
Oh.
Yeah. So in England, whenever we got the little bit of 선다형, it was like, 살렸다. 살 것 같아. You know, because you can just check. 그냥 막 찍으면 되니까 쉬웠어요. But when you have to do essay tests, it just hurts your wrist, it hurts your brain.
I always preferred short answer formats.
Like writing it.
네, 왜냐하면 정확한 답을 몰라도 비스듬하게 알면은 그거를 좀 꾸밀 수 있거든요, 정답을.
그죠.
With logic and
필요 없는 말로 채울 수 있으니까.
with reasoning.
And therefore, I discussed the depravity of what I think might be the case.
Exactly.
의미가 없는 말을 많이 쓸 수 있으니까.
많이 filler words 많이 넣고 사이언스에서 배운 scientific한 단어들도 테크니컬한 것 막 넣으면은
그런 장점도 있죠.
그러면은 선생님들이 보다가 이해가 안 되면은 I'll just give him a 0.5.
Fair enough. I think because of that, my right wrist is very strong.
Compared to your left?
Because I do, because of all the essays.
Yeah.
All right, so I said this test will consist of both written and multiple choice.
Right. I said this test will have a mix of multiple choice questions and short answer format.
And finally, 3번은요. 우리 형은 이번에 수능 시험을 망쳐서 재수를 준비 중이야. 이 재수는 이 시험을 다시 치는 것이죠.
네.
Because maybe you failed the first time. I translated 수능 as uni entrance exams. You know, 이 대학교에 입학하기 위해서 치는 시험이죠. So, entrance exams. So I said my brother failed his university entrance exams, so he's preparing to take it again.
캐나다에서는 대부분 entrance exam이 없거든요. 영국엔 있나요?
I can't remember.
entrance exam이 있는 거는 이제 medical school, law school 갈 때만 있고요.
I think at the end of your high school period,
Yeah.
you take a test, and if you get good scores, a university will accept you. Whatever you
Really?
choose, yeah.
I didn't have to do that in Canada.
That's good.
Maybe the school education system changed, but not when I was graduating. I just said my brother messed up this the CSAT this time. 여기서 한국에선 CSAT이라고 부르잖아요. College Scholastic Ability Test. 그래서 my brother messed up the CSAT this time, so he will take it again next time.
Messed up, 망쳤다.
Messed
I like the
up.
word messed up.
Yeah.
All right, let's quickly go over a philosophy that we had. My one echoes my love for exams. I said exams are important, but the real test is the real world and how you live your life.
Oh wow, mine's in the similar level of talking about life as studying, right? So life is the most difficult exam. Many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we
So
all
like-
have different questions to solve.
근데 시험처럼 이 누구를 막 컨닝하게 되면
네.
실패할 수밖에 없다는
그죠.
뜻이죠. I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to start with laughs like a box of chocolates.
Life's like a box of chocolates?
Never know which one you're going to get.
No.
All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick song break and we'll be back with Lingo. This is 어려워 by 이하이.
비슷한 취향과 비슷한 입맛 조금 말고부터 나던 걸 보고 먹어도 너에 대한 생각을 떨치기 어렵더라 멈춘 방법이 뭐야 너의 지필번호 뭐야 둘 중 어떤 게 좋아 네 맘은 뭐야 내게 말해봐 둘 중 어떤 게 좋아 내 맘은 같아 어려워 내 맘은 어려워 내 답은 어려워 두려워 내가 더 망칠까봐 어려워 더 느낀 너무 다른 온도차 달라도 너무 달라 마치 흙과 배 너와 나 물과 기름 같아 둘중 어떤 게 좋아 네 맘은 뭐야 내게 말해봐 둘중 어떤 게 좋아 내 맘은 같아 어려워 내 맘은 어려워 네 답은 어려워 두려워 내가 다 망칠까봐 어려워 내 맘은 어려워 두려워 내가 다 망칠까 전부 말해줄게 내 맘이 어떤지 알려주고 싶어 난 좀 더 듣기 좋은 예쁜 말과 사랑스러운 미소로 마음에 들고 싶어 이래서 널 전부 갖고 싶어 내 소유로 만들고 싶어 그건 욕심인걸 잘 아는데도 Nobody can do this 너처럼 빛날 순 없어 눈이 멀어버릴 지겨운 과장 좀 섞어서 이 Nobody can do this 하얀 위에 붕 떠있어 나 둘만의 우린 좀 잘 어울리는 하나의 어려워 내 맘은 어려워 네 답은 어려워 두려워 내가 다 망칠까봐 어려워 네 맘은 어려워 두려워 어젯밤 나의 꿈속에 이름을 불러주던 너 아마 난 아주 오랫동안 널
Sensational!
He's done the impossible.
What a screamer!
Hole in one. Welcome to Locker Lingo. In this segment, we'll dive into the world of sports, listen to some interview clips of people from the sports world, go over what they mean, and learn some interesting facts about the sport itself. Locker Lingo에서는 스포츠 관계자의 인터뷰도 듣고 스포츠와 관련해서 유익한 정보나 표현들을 살펴보는 코너입니다. So, we'll have to guess the sport first and then maybe guess the athlete's name as well.
Okay.
무슨 스포츠인지 한번 맞춰보시길 바랍니다. 오늘의 스포츠는 조금 유니크해요.
Unique.
You like unique sports, Nick?
I mean, last time you did Crash.
Crash.
Very unique wrestling.
Very. Yeah, it was.
되게 특이하고 많은 사람들이 뭐 알지 못한 그런 스포츠라서.
그렇죠. 우즈베키스탄의 전통 레슬링이었잖아요.
I do like interesting, unique sports because, you know, I'm so used to watching football and, you know, things like basketball, baseball, rugby kind of thing. It's cool that there are lots of really different, diverse sports.
네.
Any hints?
To give you a big hint, it's mainly played in North America.
미식 축구?
북미에서 많이 하는 스포츠예요.
미식 축구? American football?
아니에요.
Oh.
네, 아닌데 I'll give you more hints. This sport combines elements of basketball, football, soccer, and hockey. 이 스포츠는 농구, 축구, 하키의 요소를 결합합니다. 요소를 결합한다고 하니까 don't think of like oh, are they running and kicking a ball? 그런 게 아니고요. 그냥 바스켓볼의 한 요소, 그리고 soccer의 한 요소, 하키의 한 요소 이렇게 생각하시면 돼요.
학풋 바스켓볼?
학풋 바스가 아니고요. Players use a long-handled stick with a netted pouch at the end to catch, carry, and pass this rubber ball with the ultimate goal of shooting it into the opposing team's goal.
그 막대기는요, 약간 벌레 잡는 그 아이들이 있잖아요. 약간 그런 것처럼 생겼죠.
아, 그렇죠. 포켓땡에서
그죠?
게임하는 그
And
넷처럼.
I see kids catching bugs with these netted
Right,
things.
dragonflies, grasshoppers, things like
Okay,
that.
I think I might know.
이 선수들은 긴 손잡이와 끝에 그물 모양의 주머니가 달린 막대를 사용하고 고무공을 잡고 운반하고 패스하면서 최종적으로 상대 팀의 그물 목표에 슛을 합니다. So it originated from the North American communities, now popular in schools and universities in North America, especially in Canada and northeastern US.
It's also quite popular in the UK.
Is it?
In my university 10 years ago, there was a team. A lot of my friends were in this team.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was quite a fascinating sport. It's harder than it looks.
It is
to
a
play.
lot, yes. It's actually quite rough, too, between players.
Yeah.
So let's take a listen to how this sport sounds like.
Quick passing. Ryan Conrad inverts. Plenty of time. 22 to shoot for the Dogs. Working on the short stick D-mid. He comes upfield and scoots and scores!
And Conrad takes that extra step upfield to increase his shooting angle and find some space right in the 5-hole.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. Shot score! Mac O'Keefe continues his torrent shooting to tie this game up at one apiece.
I mean, the commentators just sound like American football commentators. He passes to the quarterback. He throws it to the 10-yard line.
엄청 exciting하죠.
We did have a good message, and I think it's very true. 구동환 님생 설명을 들어보면 퀴디치네요. 그 해리포터에 나오는
퀴디치가
퀴디치.
진짜로 있으면 너무 재밌을 것 같아요.
근데 맞는 것 같아요. 이
그래요?
막대기를 이 걸레 같은 것을 막 타고,
네.
and then they just fly off and shoot the ball into the.
걸레 같은 막대기요?
It's like a broom, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you don't ride it, but you carry around a stick.
Okay, in this sport you don't ride it. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be really cool to ride a stick. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Like a magic broomstick. So this sport we're talking about is called Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Now,
Lacrosse.
is it French like Lacrosse? Like la pause cross?
아니요, 그냥 한 단어고요. 한 단어의 Lacrosse입니다.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Lacrosse. Lacrosse. It was originally played by Native American tribes long before European contact. Different tribes had their own versions of the game, which varied in terms of rules, the number of players, and the size of the playing field. 이 라크로스는 북미에 있는 이 원주민 부족들에 의해 원래 플레이가 됐던 스포츠입니다. 그래서 다른 부족마다 게임의 규칙, 선수의 숫자, 그리고 경기장의 크기 등의 자신만의 그 버전을 가지고 있었는데요. For many Native American tribes, lacrosse was more than just a game. They held spiritual significance.
Really?
And sometimes referred to the game as the creator's game.
Wow.
It was also played to resolve conflicts, maybe between tribe members or between tribes too.
That's 창조자의 game. The creator. Like, wow.
엄청 뭔가
Isn't this some kind of, I don't know, these terms, people call it cultural appropriation then?
근데 이게 스포츠로 바뀐 거죠. adapt해서.
Adapting. So it's
Yeah.
not the same.
It's not the same.
It's just evolved over
Yeah,
time.
it evolved, right. And heal the sick or giving thanks to the gods that they believed, right? 그래서 많은 원주민 부족들에게 이 라크로스라는 거는 단순한 게임 이상이었습니다. 영적인 의미를 지니며 때로는 이 창조자의 게임이라고 불리기도 했고요. 갈등 해결, 병자 치유, 감사의 의미로 라크로스 게임을 많이 했다고 합니다.
You know, I've never heard, so back in, hundreds of years ago, a lot of people would do specific actions to worship their gods,
Right.
maybe certain dances or prayers, but I've never heard of people playing a sport to get healing.
But I guess back then it wasn't sport, right? It was more like a activity.
Okay. Is
And-
it competitive?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's unique.
And this activity of sport became sport. And so people with organizations started adapting this sport as an official sport for countries, right?
Okay.
So traditionally, lacrosse sticks were made of wood, often from hickory trees, with a netted pouch at the end made from leather. 네, 전통적으로 이 라크로스 스틱은 대부분 히코리 나무로 만들어졌고요. 끝 부분에는 가죽이나 힘줄로 만든 그물 주머니가 있고요. And it evolved a lot after the European settlers encountered the game. And by the late 19th century, Eastern Canadian schools and universities were playing and helping standardize the game. 이 유럽 정착민들이 와서 이 게임을 접하면서 라크로스는 좀 크게 발전을 했습니다. 이 19세기 말에는 동쪽 캐나다의 학교와 대학에서 이 게임을 플레이하면서 표준화하는 데 도움을 줬고요. And so, because of that, it's very popular in the US and Canada, and recently it has grown internationally recent decades. So as of late, I checked, 86 countries are members of the World Lacrosse Organization.
Wow.
Including Korea.
That's really cool. Do you think as every team plays lacrosse, people are getting cured of their diseases as well, unintentionally?
Oh, so that was like a long time ago, right?
yeah.
Before the European settlers invaded
요즘은 효과가 많이 없겠죠.
North America.
Yeah.
그런 건 없을 것 같은데요. But if you play any sport, 약간 you get that, hormonal pump, and you get better, and you develop muscular activity or you develop muscles,
right,
to cure ailments and things like that.
So I like the sport, and I've had friends who play it, but I don't think I could name really any athletes who play this.
맞아요. 저도 딱히 잘 몰라서 라크로스라는 게임을 제가 진짜 좋아하는 게 아니니까 라크로스를 했던 플레이어인데 이 플레이어가 하키에서 고트라고 불리는 선수입니다. 이 사람이 인터뷰하는 클립을 한번 들어볼까요?
People wouldn't realize that in the United States the sport of Canada is actually lacrosse, not ice hockey, which is pretty amazing to think about.
Did that help you with your mitts growing up?
Yeah, immensely. I played all the way till I was 15, and he's from the same hometown I'm from, and lacrosse was huge there. And I remember at 15 years old, I quit, and somebody said to me, "Why'd you quit?" I said, "It's the roughest sport I've ever played." I had enough.
I gotta go back where it's safe.
Play
hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the guy in the interview was WG, the GOAT of hockey or ice hockey. WG stands for Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, so he was a hockey athlete and a lacrosse athlete.
So he played lacrosse until he was 15. 15살까지만 lacrosse라는 스포츠를 하고
갈아탔어요.
이제 하키 선수로 갈아타서 아주 유명한 대박인 선수가 됐죠. 이 lacrosse라는 스포츠가 사실 캐나다에서 official 스포츠 중에 두 개 중에 하나예요.
그럼 하키, lacrosse,
네, 아이스하키랑 lacrosse예요.
컬링도 캐나다 아닌가요?
Not a national sport, but they're good at it.
Yeah. Lots of ice.
Exactly. A lot of ice related, like skiing, snowboarding. Winter sports는 캐나다가 좀 잘하잖아요.
그죠.
네. 그래서 아이스하키랑 lacrosse. 라크로스가 제니님이 문자를 보내주셨는데요. 아주 터프한 스포츠 같아 보이네요. 럭비 같기도 하고 하키 같기도 하고.
I think that's a good explanation. 뭔가 좀 럭비랑 하키의 조합이에요. You know, it's kind of blended together.
Right.
Barging people out of the way, but then throwing your sticks.
I heard it's a very rough sport, but also very fun to watch as well. So if you have a chance to, if you have some time to learn about it and watch lacrosse, I suggest you do it because it's very entertaining.
And there's a Korean league as well.
Exactly, the Korea Lacrosse Association. So check them out if you can. I want to talk a little more, but unfortunately, we're running out of time. So we're going to have to wrap it up. We'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is Run by Lisang.
I can't stop running away 시간을 타고서 I can't stop running away 바람을 타고서 아직까지 못한 곳 그곳을 향해 미련은 버리고 먼 길을 향해 숨이 차올라도 한 번쯤은 끝을 봐야지 아픈 상처 위에 굳은 살도 베껴봐야지 언젠가는 모두 알게 되겠지 달려왔던 그 이유를 멈추지 마 숨차도 늦추지 마 겁 따윈 들추지 마 모든 걸 다 주지 마 아직은 멀었어 이 길의 끝은 몇 번의 늪을 건너 넝풀처럼 감싸는 아픔을 견뎌 달리고 또 달려 네 손을 놓은 사람이라면 귀찮아질 명성이라면 차라리 바람에 날려 피곤한 건 다 버리고 필요한 만큼만 가져가 미련은 뒤로 한 채 고개 들어 팔을 쳐 달려가 I can't stop running away 시간을 타고서 I can't stop running
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
70 years ago, Busan was the provisional capital of a war-torn Korea. But thanks to the international community, we emerged into an economic powerhouse embracing technology and industries. And now we wish to return the favor. The world now faces critical transitions stemming from digital inequity, food insecurity, climate change, and the pandemic. Sharing our unique journey of overcoming post-war poverty, we will put our heads together and move towards progress. Busan is now the model city of the fourth industrial revolution and smart city infrastructure. Looking ahead to 2030, Busan is prepared to attract the World Expo.
부산은 준비됐습니다. 부산 나 상상. 부산 준비하라. 부산 준비됐지.
Busan is ready. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
BEFM invites you to the 2023 My Life, My English Speech Festival.
2023 부산영어방송 세계시민 네트워킹 파티에 여러분을 초대합니다.
The festival features inspiring stories by the winners of the 2023 My Life, My English, followed by the networking party, where we get to meet all of you.
1부에는 2023 My Life, My English 참가자와의 시간이, 2부에는 다양한 이벤트와 미션이 가득한 네트워킹 파티가 이어집니다.
Besides that, let's gather our support for the final push for the 2030 World Expo in Busan.
깊어가는 가을, 부산 바다가 아름답게 펼쳐지는 동백섬. 세계의 정상들이 모여서 회의했던 바로 그곳. 누리마루 에이펙 하우스에서 세계 시민 여러분을 기다립니다. 자세한 사항은 부산 영어방송 홈페이지를 참고해주세요.
See you on October the 21st.
지금 방송 광고라는 부메랑을 던져보세요. 소비자를 향해 정확히 날아가는 광고. 힘차게 돌아가는 경제. 부메랑처럼 다시 기업의 이익으로 되돌아오니까요. 방송 광고, 경제에 큰 힘이 됩니다. 부산 방송광고발전협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
새로 배운 영어 표현은 앙 물어보고,
모르는 영어 표현은 잉 물어보셔라. 교통부터 비즈니스 영어까지.
bite into new English expressions.
When somebody says, "How are you?" what do you usually say? You could say, "I'm fine, and you?" But how about saying, "I'm doing great," or "I'm fantastic"?
There are so many ways you can respond to these questions, and if you want to know how, all you have to do is to ask us.
That's right, because in this segment, we'll dig into one sentence per day. So don't hesitate or be afraid to ask any English expression. 궁금한 표현이 있다면 물어봐 주세요.
Today's bite English expression is put mommy on. 엄마 좀 바꿔봐.
그 톤이 뭔데?
Put mommy on.
You sound tired.
No, 왜냐면요.
피곤한 아빠인가요?
아빠가 이제 좀 급하게 설명을 해야 될 게 있는데 아이한테 설명을 못 하니까 put mommy on.
Didn't the kid go like, 아빠 보고 싶어, put mommy on? 좀
중요한
차가운데요.
중요한 엄중한 말이
냉정한
필요해서.
아빠네요.
네.
Yeah, put mommy on, or in 북미식으로 put mommy on.
Put mommy on.
Put mommy on.
네. How do you say it in English?
Mommy, it's with a U. So mira, it's like mira.
Mira?
Yeah, like mom, like little kids go, mommy, mommy. You know, I guess what do they say in Canada?
Mommy, mommy.
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 It's basically similar. 그냥 한 글자만 바뀐 거죠.
아, 그렇죠. 저 영드 봤을 때 they call a woman with authority mum.
No, maybe like
maybe she was the prime minister or something
yeah,
like that.
I think a long time ago, 아주 옛날에 뭐 영국의 총리나 여왕을 막 뭐 지칭할 때 이제 mom이라고.
근데 옛날이 아니었어요. 이 세팅이.
Really?
Yeah, it was like not that long ago.
저도 좀 이상해요.
아, 그래요?
네, biological 엄마가 아니라면 조금 이상한 것
So
같아요.
I was like, 나이 별로 차이 안 나 보이는데 왜 mom이라고 하지? 이렇게 했거든요, 생각을.
생모도 아니고.
It's like mom. Yes,
Okay.
mom.
Anyway, yeah, put mommy on. 엄마 좀 바꿔봐. So this is obviously on the phone, right? 전화했을 때 쓰는 말인데요. Put mommy on. I need to speak to her, for example. It's quite interesting because you put someone on the phone. It's very interesting.
그죠.
You could also say, please pass the phone to mom. So mom. Yeah, 엄마한테 이 폰을 좀 건네줘. 건네봐. Pass it to her.
Right, pass it to her. 근데 이게 put mommy on은 아무래도 가족 한 명이 이제 아이가 받았을 때 이제 엄마한테 바꿔줘라고 하는 표현이겠죠?
Okay. Yeah, 엄마한테 건네줘. Yeah, 바꿔봐. Similar expressions. Anything else?
Put dad on the phone.
Put dad on the phone. Put Uncle Jimmy on the phone.
Yeah.
Put 누구 on the phone.
Put Nick on the phone.
You don't have to say on the phone. 이 the phone 이 마지막 부분 생략해도 되고
Yeah.
그냥 put mommy on.
Yeah.
Because obviously you know already it's on the phone, right?
Put mommy on and put on some clothes.
What?
Because it's like on. 왜냐면 put on 하면 보통 뭐를 입다라는 게 뜻이 되잖아요.
Okay.
그래서 말장난을 해봤습니다.
Okay, it's getting a bit difficult.
네.
그럼 다른 단어를 넣어서 바꿀 수 있는데요. 닉 좀 바꿔봐. Put Nick on. David 좀 바꿔봐. Put David on. Yeah.
형 좀 바꿔줘. Put 형 on.
Yeah, his name is Hyung. Put your brother on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how would you react to this? So say for example you're the child and I'm whoever.
Yeah.
Hey David, put mommy on.
One sec.
Oh, one sec.
Yeah.
잠깐만.
1초만. One sec.
잠깐.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Give me a sec 하면은 sec이 second의 줄임말이잖아요. SEC, sec. Yeah.
I think what you might hear if you say, "Oh, put mommy on," you'll hear the muffling of Mom. You know.
Mom, Daddy wants to talk to you.
And then you'll hear the footsteps. Boom, 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 boom.
Sorry.
여보세요.
네. What do you want?
빨리 와. Yeah. So you can respond in any ways. Your child will respond however they want. I think it's important to teach them more polite ways to respond. What if though I'm not the dad? 만약 제가 아빠가 아니라면 그냥 뭐 지인이에요. What would I say? I wouldn't say put mommy on.
You could say, can you? I mean, it depends. Maybe it's a teacher calling and a child picks up. Can you put your mother on the phone?
Yes.
좀 더 길게 말하겠죠.
구체적으로 말해야 할 것 같아요. Yeah. Can you put your mother on the phone, please?
혹은 선생님이 아니고 아예 잘 모르는 사이면은 I would like to talk to Mrs. 뭐라고 하겠죠. Mrs. Kim.
Yeah. If they're really young,
Yeah.
you kind of
Assume.
약간 애기발 할 수도 있는데요.
Yeah.
Hey, is your mummy home?
Yeah.
Can you put your mummy on the phone, please?
Yeah.
No. My
You
parents.
called the wrong number.
When I was really young,
Yeah.
I was told I could be quite rude on the phone.
Really?
My parents tell me that someone important called them, and I was watching cartoons, and the phone rang, ring, ring. 근데 제가 만화 보는 중이라서 I didn't want to be interrupted. 방해받기 싫어가지고
네.
I answered the phone and went, "Can you call later?" and hung up on them. And 엄청 많이 혼났어요.
Oh, really? From your parents?
Yeah. And from that point, I realized I was like 4 or 5 years old.
You
I
go
think.
later. I'm watching Simpsons right now.
I don't remember, but my parents told me that.
That's funny.
So yeah, I learned to be politer on the phone after
That's
that.
good. That's good.
Yeah. So that was today's Bite English expression. Put mommy on. 엄마 좀 바꿔봐.
Oh, so we have 미역 스텔라 이은음 texting in. 데이빗 말처럼 저도 영드 보면서 비슷한 발음 들었어요. Ma'am. Like M-A-A-M, ma'am의 영국식 발음인지 궁금하더라고요.
I say ma'am.
So you say ma'am is ma'am.
But that's a good point. That could be a different pronunciation of ma'am.
Like a dialect.
Maybe.
Oh.
But like posh, 좀 세련된 그런 발음일 수도 있는데요.
그렇죠. 왜냐면 제가 그 영드에서 yes mom, yes mom 이래가지고 엄마라고 왜 부르지 생각했거든요.
여왕이라서.
네.
엄마 같은 존재니까.
여왕이 아니었고요. 그분은 약간 좀 높은 분이었어요.
Maybe it's ma'am.
Oh, like ma'am.
I don't know.
With a different pronunciation.
Yeah, but when I worked in a 백화점, in a department store, I would call customers either sir or ma'am.
Right.
And I didn't say mum.
Yeah.
Hi, mum. It would be kind of weird.
Here you go, mum.
I said either ma'am or madam.
Right. Yeah. Madam. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was today's Bite English. What we? Oh, put mummy on.
Yes, put mommy on.
Put mummy on.
Can you call back later? 미역살라 이님 continue on. 어린 닉의 하루를 볼 수 있다면 재밌을 것 같아요. 저도 공감합니다.
그냥 하루 종일 TV만 봤어요.
그래서 계속 전화를 하는 거죠.
Yeah.
드르링 드르링.
I just probably wouldn't answer at the end of the day. Anyway, we're going to let you know some of the great gifts that we're giving away here at the 4 p.m. duo.
Yes, we've got 반반 치킨 콜라 세트, 햄버거 쿠폰, 아이스크림 교환권, 떠먹는 조각 케이크 교환권, 도넛 교환권, 치킨 콜라 콤보 쿠폰, 햄버거 쿠폰, 도넛 쿠폰, a slice of cake and ice cream 쿠폰.
그리고 놀라운 착시의 세계를 즐길 수 있는 착시미술관 Museum of Illusion 관람 티켓도 있습니다. Tickets for the Museum of Illusion in Busan Cinema Center, Biff Hill in 해운대, where you can explore some great illusions and take a few pictures too.
네, 부산 대표 랜드마크 해운대 LCT에 위치한 하늘 위의 바다 부산 엑서스카이 전망대 입장권 1인당 2명씩 선물로 드립니다. We have admission tickets for Busan Exosky Top Floor Observatory, which is located at LCT in Haeundae, the highest point in Busan.
네, 그리고 차가워지는 계절에 여러분의 건강을 책임질 건강식이 선물로 준비되어 있습니다. 엄선된 식재료와 정성으로 맛과 건강을 책임지는 삼계탕과 닭 요리 전문점 동백 삼계탕 마린시티점에서 2인 식사권을 드리겠습니다. Lots of great prizes for you to win. All you have to do is not put your mummies on, put yourselves on and message us for a chance to win.
That's right. So lots of prizes to play for. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is 전화 끊지 마 by 수란.
Hey. 별거 아니고 그냥 보고 싶어서 전화해봤어. 바쁘다면서 지금은 괜찮다고. 그래 이렇게라도 목소리 들어서 좋아. 끝이 나고 지른 건 미안해. 난 네 눈에는 보이지 않던 걸. 나보단 친구가 항상 먼저 했잖아. 넌 알아 이제 와서 부질없던 건. But I still love you. Please don't darling, baby 아직까지 난 네 목소리 들려. You know I'm still love you. Please don't darling, baby 전화 끊지 마. Please don't be sensitive to me. 제발.
Yeah, listen. 난 요즘 들어 네가 저지른 것을 기억하지 못하는 모습. Baby 네 자체가 모순. And then again 저녁이 지나고 날 때쯤 다시 연락이 와. But we haven't really talked in a while. 너를 향한 또 많이 차일 때도 I feel like that's love but we let that go. 나에게 미안하다면 진 빠지는 이 길라지. None of my business I'm trying to be mean but you're making me weak.
네 단호한 말투 어이없어. 넌 내 눈에는 쿨하지 않던 걸. SNS 날 보란 듯 우리에게 어울렸잖아. 넌 알아 흔들리는 너의 마음을. But I'm still love you. 여보세요. Please don't darling, baby 아직까지 난 네 목소리 들려. 끊지 마. Please don't be sensitive to me. 제발. 잘 지내는 쉬운 말 연습하고서 이번 널 눌렀어. 이런 내가 미울까 또 기다려볼까. 손을 떼다 You know how I feel. Please don't darling, baby. 아직까지 난 never sorry, darling. You know I'm still love you. Please don't darling, baby. 전화 끊지 마. Please don't be sensitive to me. 제발 아직 보고 싶어.
It's time for Flash Pop Quiz. 부산을 영화의 도시로 만들어주는 축제 부산 국제영화제가 10일간의 여정을 마치고 내일 폐막을 앞두고 있습니다. 벌써입니다. 벌써 끝났어요. Actor Song Kang-ho of Oscar-winning Parasite hosted the red carpet event before the official opening ceremony, welcoming the likes of Song Joong-ki, Hong Kong actor Chow Yun-fat, and many more in this BIF's opening ceremony. Now, this year's BIF, a total of 269 feature and short films from 69 countries, were screened during the 10 days. 올해 국제영화제 역시 부산의 이곳을 중심으로 개최되었는데요. 개막식은 물론 내일 있을 폐막식도 이곳에서 열리게 됩니다.
This is the place where the opening and closing ceremony of BIF is held. We ask you this question. What is the name of this place? 네, 부산 해운대 센텀에 위치한 이곳은 영상 복합 문화공간이자 국제영화제 전용 상영관이기도 합니다. 부산의 영화 문화를 상징하는 곳인 이 장소의 명칭은 무엇일까요? 1번 부산문화회관, 2번 영화의 전당, 3번 부산영어방송.
obvious 힌트 하나 드릴까요? 정답 초이스 3개 중에 부산이 안 들어간 게 정답입니다.
Ah, there we go. There we go. And it has the word movie in it.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
There you go.
Pretty obvious now.
Send all your messages to pound 9050, sharp 9050, which will cost you 100 wonnery Kakao Silk message. We're going to take a song break and be back with the answers and winners. This is Counting Stars by One Republic.
I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that old. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river, the lessons I learned.
That was One Republic singing Counting Stars, welcoming you back to the 4 p.m. duo this Thursday afternoon. It is now 5:19 in the afternoon, and we are in the middle of our flash pop quiz.
That's right. We asked you this place where the Biff Festival's 폐막식, the closing ceremony, will be held. The name of this place, we gave you three options. 1번 부산 문화회관, 2번 영화의 전당, 3번 부산 영어방송. 이 장소의 명칭을 저에게 보내주시면 됩니다.
Yeah, so one of the three it was. 정답은요.
두구두구두구두구두구 영화의 전당 2번이었습니다.
Yes, it was 영화의 전당. I guess a movie plaza area.
Busan Cinema Center is the official 명칭입니다.
I forgot there was an official one. I was thinking like the Plaza Center.
제리님 생 영화의 전당이죠. BFN이랑도 너무 무지 가깝잖아요. 맞아요. 저희 actually 저기 뒷마당이라고 할 뻔했는데 여기 뒤에 있어요.
뒷마당이죠. You can like metaphorically. It's our backyard.
Yeah, or front yard, depending on where you view it as.
Well, considering the entrance is our backyard. I think.
Yeah, I guess our backyard makes sense.
Yeah. That's kind of cool to say that, isn't it? Yeah, very close to here. I always can usually hear it when I'm driving past the Centum area.
그죠?
Or walking past, you hear the big music, thunderous blasts of the speakers.
맞아요. 그리고 여기 진짜 뭐 오늘까지도 뭐 내일도 엄청 핫하겠지만 사람들이 엄청 많거든요. You see a lot of people walking about. You see people not from Busan, maybe from outside of Busan, different countries. They're talking about movies as they're walking by for lunch. 너무 재밌어요.
Yeah, I visited there on last weekend, just in the daytime when there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
I saw. I don't know their names, but my wife was like, "Oh, they're a celebrity."
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know them, but it was kind of cool.
Did you take a selfie with them?
No, they were on stage.
Oh, okay.
Presenting something. It was cool. It was a nice, chill vibe.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of answers coming in. Let's have a look here. We have 구영숙님 saying 2번 영화의 전당. 맞습니다. Ariel님 as well with the correct answer. Sending a little 왕관 emoticon as well. like a king or a prince or a queen.
아, 그러니까 뭔가 로열했다 이런 느낌인가요? We had 7059번님 texting인 정답은 영어의 정답입니다. 오늘 처음으로 문자 보내주셨는데요. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the message.
Welcome to the show as well, my friend. Thank you. 이사님님 saying number 2 as well. 미옥스텔리님 with number 2. 2468번님. Number 2, 영화의 전당. And 9512번님 as well. Yeah, everyone seems to know the answer, thankfully. As a Busan citizen, I'm sure everyone knows this.
그렇죠. 그리고 옛날에는 라떼는 말이야. 이 센텀시티에 부산의 영화 전당이 없었잖아요. 센텀시티에 없다가 옛날에는 이제 남포동에서 비프를 했는데.
Yeah.
Did you guys like it then? When it was held in Nampodong, or do you guys like it now because it's held in Sentum City? What are your thoughts? Let us know.
I wasn't in Korea when it was in Nampo, but I see the remnants. You see the 광장, and you see the biff like tiles.
Right.
It's kind of cool. Sometimes I wonder how did it fit. 이 골목이 너무 작아가지고 어떻게 들어갔지? 라고 생각이 막 들었는데.
그죠.
When you look at the one in Centum, it's huge, and you know that the roof is very artistic.
It is.
It's the world record for the longest cantilever roof in the world in the Guinness World Records from 2011.
Oh, very cool. Very interesting.
멀리서 보면 되게 멋있잖아요.
위에서 보면은 라이트가 왔다 갔다 하니까 물결 같아요.
Yeah. It's a really nice architectural design.
근데 진짜 남포동이랑 센텀시티랑 너무 다른 게 분위기가 남포동 area there's a lot of 포장마차s.
I love it.
Even to this day.
Yeah.
그래서 그런 old 부산 vibe가 아직 살아 있고요.
그때는 달랐겠죠?
그때도 포장마차 많았을 것 같은데요.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't there. I was in Canada, but I can still imagine.
So you have like 송중기 saying 호떡 하나 주세요.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not 송중기 then, but some other actor.
Oh.
Right?
송강호 선배님.
Maybe like that. Yeah.
That would have been
nowadays it's different. So I would like to know.
All right.
Yeah, let us know.
Anyway, we're going to give a prize out to a lucky winner. We're going to give a hamburger set to 9512번님께 드리겠습니다.
Congratulations. Enjoy your hamburger set.
We did have 미옥스텔리님 saying 저는 남포동에 있을 때만 가봤어요. 부산 안 간지 정말 오래됐네요.
와, 남포동에 있을 때만 가봤군요. 그러면은 안 오신 지 오래됐으니까
It must have been 12 years.
You should make plans to visit BEFM and also maybe Busan Cinema Center.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you everyone for your participation as always. We're going to take a quick song break and then we will be back with Michael Garrett for Popcorn Time. This is 영화 속에 나오는 주인공처럼 by Punchy.
영화 속에 나온 주인공처럼 예쁜 단장하고 있어요. 창가에 가득 꽃들을 채우면서 그댈 맞이할게요. 저기 들리는 그대 발자국 나를 깨우며 미소 짓게 해. 오늘 하루도 난 주인공 되어 그대라는 멋진 사랑을 만나 Wish you, need you, with you 지금 이 순간 나는 너무 행복해. 이른 아침에 눈 뜨기 싫어도 그대 생각에 웃죠. 오늘은 어떤 일들이 생겨날까 기대해
Lights, camera, action.
Pop, 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 poppity popcorn.
Respect!
Yo, what's up? Popcorn. Oh yeah. Is it butter or caramelized?
MC Magnesium.
I'm in the house, yo.
Let's go.
How you doing,
Our
guys?
resident movie buff MC Magnesium, aka Michael Garrett, is here.
I'm here. How you doing, everybody?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I must say, you're looking a bit tired.
Yeah, I have a different look. I mean, last week everybody was like, look at the energy behind Michael today.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
Well, I've seen 20 movies at the film festival this week, including both Midnight Passions. I attended
이거까지
both.
나오네, 이거까지.
와, 대박. 네.
Both midnight? Because
Yeah.
Midnight Passion runs from like 12 to 5.
12 to 5:30-ish.
My goodness.
The Saturday one, it was until 6 because the movies ran a little bit long.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, I stayed up for both of them. I think it was one day 2 hours of sleep. The next day, maybe like 3.
Is 20 movies you watch including the Midnight Passion or?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
counts in there.
부산 영화
VIP watcher.
20편을 봤어요. 영화 20편 봤는데요.
영어 pain입니다.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
How are your eyes? Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing okay.
Brilliant.
So anyway, we're gonna transition from the film festival to movies that are in the theaters again, and the box office smash that's came out on October 3rd has been a romantic comedy that people are enjoying, and it's called 30일, 30 Days.
Okay.
And this is an interesting one. The cast is Gang Han-er and Jung So-min, and it's very important with these romantic comedies that your two actors have really good chemistry together.
Right.
For real.
They can't be awkward.
Yeah, that's really the only thing. And it's a lot of, this one is very silly. But they have had some experience together because they were in Sumur, the movie from 2015 together already, and that already was a comedy drama as well.
Okay.
So they have some screen time together, they have some chemistry, and I think they really do well in this movie together, feeding off of each other. But the story that it revolves around a couple that they get in a car accident and they both suffer from amnesia.
Oh wow.
And so they simultaneously, it sounds very sad actually when I say it like this, but it's a comedy. It's very much like 80% comedy and
Okay.
20% drama. But the thing that's good about them forgetting their past is that they were 30 days away from getting a divorce.
Oh. Interesting.
So this one is like, actually, it's a big favor that we don't remember our past, and then they get a second chance at falling in love again.
Oh.
You see?
Okay. So they don't remember the bad parts.
Yeah.
Oh.
But maybe they'll remember later on.
Of course, there needs to be some conflict in the movie, right?
Yeah, I think as they go along, they get little hints of things, and so they wake up in the hospital, and it's like they say, "This is your husband right here."
Yeah.
And she's like, "That's my husband," and he's like, "That's my wife." Oh my god! And then as they go through, it's like, "Oh wow, you did that to me," and they're sort of revealing all the bad things that they did to each other.
Okay.
And then the English title is actually, I think, Love Reset. That gives
not
you
30
a good.
days.
진짜 사랑을 리셋한 거죠.
아, 그죠.
예. 그럼 이 부부가 막 이혼하기로 결심했는데 막상 이혼 30일 전에 뭐 차 사고가 나가지고 이렇게 기억을 잃어버리는 거죠. And then they fall in love again.
Yeah.
And then they rediscover their love for each other.
Start over.
Yeah.
And it's nice too because with that 30일, it's like it gives you a deadline in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like we have this many days until our divorce.
To cancel.
Yes.
Okay.
And so that gives you that drama as well. So we're expecting we have 30 days to cancel this thing and love each other again.
Do they know who they are?
Like just their names.
Yeah,
and
like they know they're in a relationship.
No.
Oh, they don't.
It
They
literally
wake up, they're like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's then a complete reset. That's a factory reset reboot.
It's a factory reset.
팩트리 포맷이죠.
Who is this ugly guy sleeping next to me?
Wow.
So I wanted to actually point out the fact that amnesia gets used a lot for plots in movies in general, far more often than you would think with the occurrence of amnesia actually in the world. And, we talked about Memento when we talked about Christopher Nolan and Oppenheimer, for example, and Memento, of course, is that as well. But particularly in romantic movies, in romance genre, it's used a lot because I think it's that idea of kind of erasing your time together with that loved one that you have. And the unique thing thing about samshibir is that it's actually a good thing to forget, and we sort of are looking at this as a new beginning and an opportunity. But normally it's very tragic. So what I want to do is kind of go through some amnesia and forgetting type movies. Some of it is also because of mental disease. But we're going to go increasing on the tragic sad scale.
Oh,
so
okay.
samshibir is sort of on the silly fun side, and then we're going to get heavier and heavier as we move, okay? So get ready to be sad.
Okay, all right. So we're going to start off light, of course.
Yes, this first one, samshibir, is the lightest one. And then the next one is getting a little heavier. And I'm going to introduce them with the clips first before I say the name of the movie, so maybe you can hear it and recognize it a little bit. It'll be fun. So here's the first clip.
Lucy! Hey! Okay, I know this is hard for you to understand right now, but we are actually seeing each other. We've been seeing each other for a while now. Oh, Lucy! If I wasn't telling the truth, how would I know this? That you're an art teacher, and you go to the Hukilau Cafe every Sunday, and you make Waffle Houses, and you like Casablanca lilies.
Stalker!
No, don't you remember me a little?
Well, you hear Adam Sandler's voice.
Yeah. So this one, the male character, I guess Adam Sandler, has all the memories, but the lady doesn't.
Yeah, so she had an accident, and then she has the Guy Pearce from Memento style of amnesia. So it's very different from the samshibir, where it's just all the past things get erased, and now you're making new memories. It's the one where you can't form new memories.
Oh, no.
So she remembers everything up until the accident time and then nothing beyond that. So every day she wakes up, it's like that same day.
그렇죠. 이 메멘토에서는 이 주인공이 15분마다 기억을 잃는 건데 이 51st Dates에서는 이 하루마다 이 매일마다 약간 잃어버려가지고 like every day is a new day.
그러면은 이제 하루 동안 이제 아침부터는 아무것도 모르다가 이제 저녁에는 아침부터 일어난 일만 알았다가
and then she
다음날
forgets
자면은
it.
다 잃어버린 거죠.
Back to the point of the accident is her last memory.
Okay, that's tough.
And then she meets Adam Sandler. This is Drew Barrymore is the actress who plays the character. And she meets Adam Sandler's character after the accident. So every day he gets erased from her mind. So he'll kind of, they'll fall in love with each other. And then you wake up and it's like, who are you again? And then he has to do it again.
진짜 힘들겠다. 진짜 힘들겠어요.
이 한국어로는 첫 키스만 50번째라고 합니다. 저 같으면은 한 두세 번 하다 포기할 것 같은데.
아주 낭만적인 사람이에요. But what a romantic guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's your romance?
But like he appeared after her injury.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah.
So he went on I've seen them. I saw him when it came out like 20 years ago nearly. He went on a date with her. It was great. Then he meets her again. And he's like, hey. It's like, who are you?
Exactly. It was just one date. Then
but he really, David, he really likes
That's the
her.
reality, I think. Yeah.
All right. He really likes her though, so he persists.
그럴 수도 있죠.
No, but you're right. I mean,
너무 차갑다.
This is a very practical way of looking at things, and that's probably the right thing to do, David. It's just not a romantic thing to do.
What about you?
I certainly would be on the next bus.
Yeah, see? Michael's on my bus. What about you, Nick?
It depends. I think 케바케. It depends how much you like them. I mean, it would be hard, and you could give up. But if you really like them, all right.
All right. Let's talk a little more about it. I feel like I'm a bad guy here.
Yeah, right. You got to make up for this. Let's go on to the next one. And so that one, with the title and everything, it's like it makes it sound like actually a good thing. It's like 51st kisses and how that could be actually fun, and your relationship never gets stale. I guess that's a good thing. Think about that. Every day is the first date.
그러네요.
원택이라는 걸
맨날
안
설레는데,
느끼겠죠.
근데 맨날 설레는데 그 남자는 맨날 안 설렐 것 같은데. He's like it's the same thing over and over again.
We get it, David. We get that you don't like this scenario, David.
Forget this. We're moving on.
We did have a message there from 미역스텔리님 saying, 와 진짜 오랜만에 들어보는데 클립 듣자마자 알겠어요. 51st dates.
51st dates. What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do
Tell me.
if this boyfriend of yours kept waking up and forgetting the memories?
But we're gonna move on to the next heavier, movie here. We're gonna get sadder here. So let's go to the next clip.
Joel, the eraser guys are coming here, so what if you take me somewhere else? Somewhere where I don't belong. And we hide there till morning.
I can't remember anything without you.
That's very sweet, but try, okay?
Okay. Just the 지우개 사람들. The eraser.
The eraser guys. They're gonna erase your mind.
기억을 지우는 비즈니스이죠.
company
기업이죠.
같은 느낌. Yeah.
Man, I love this concept for a movie.
Yeah.
I think so. Michel Gondry and Charlie Kaufman worked together on this, and they got the story idea together. Also, Pierre Bismuth together. And then Charlie Kaufman wrote up the script, and then Michel Gondry directed it. It's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which in Korean we usually just shorten it just to Eternal Sunshine, just by itself. And the idea here is that there's a business out there that can help you erase your memory of just one person. So they can kind of, you just tell me who you want to forget and I'll do it for you. And then it takes like one night, they hook your head up to this machine and it's basically like a TV with a few different parts to it. And then as you're sleeping, it erases all the memories that contain that person. And so after you break up, mostly people use it for breakups. And it's like, I don't want to be sad anymore about this person. And then so this is what it is in the movie. The woman character, Kate Winslet, plays her. She already did it to Jim Carrey's character. And then when he finds out, he's like, I'm going to revenge erase you from my mind. And then as it's happening, he has regrets. And then he's running through his own memories with her in his own head, trying to save her life in his memories. It's a fantastic idea for a movie. I love it.
It's, especially because it's Jim Carrey, you usually expect something wacky like Dumb and Dumber or Truman Show.
Right.
Well, actually, that's quite good. Liar, Liar, or The Mask. But this is a deep movie. It shows his more serious side as an actor.
Yeah.
And the concept is really cool. 이 막 고통스러운 기억들을 지워주는 서비스가 있는데요.
네.
그래서 뭐 여자친구, 남자친구랑 헤어지면 이 서비스를 이용할 수 있다.
저도
신기한 것
이
같아요.
영화를 봤는데 짐 캐리가 나와서 좀 놀랐어요. 왜냐하면은 I would have expected Jim Carrey to do funny stuff only, but it was like a comedy drama. Romance.
It's got emotions in this.
Emotion. 그래가지고 I'm like, 이런 것도 잘 하시네. 약간 이런 느낌을 받았죠.
Yeah, that's right. So wonderful idea there. And also a little heavier because, there's a lot of scenes in there where it's kind of like they're being ripped apart from each other. And you do get a sense that there's kind of no going back as it's going on, and then you're sort of painfully watching every single memory they had together being destroyed. Yeah. And inside the mind in the scene, you're not watching it like be erased or anything. It's like it kind of just starts crumbling.
Yeah. To jump to the next memory.
It's wonderfully done, isn't it?
I don't want to give any spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but I think probably my favorite part is the workers' story. The workers who are doing the erasing have to go in at nighttime secretly, but they have their own kind of little cover-up and saucy story on the side, which I thought was just as interesting.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the big question is, would you ever use this service if there's one possible?
I don't think that I personally would trust them. You know what I mean? So like when they come in, like you said, there's just kind of two guys with a couple briefcases, and it's like, are these guys gonna only erase memories? Like, are they gonna erase the right memories?
Or implement some different memories into my brain?
They kind of treat his house as their own, and they're kind of rude in the house.
Yeah.
They do some unsavory things through relationships. It's kind of,
You know how
trust them.
If you get surgery in a hospital, they take a marker and they mark the one that they're supposed to operate on because they don't want to make a mistake and operate on the wrong.
Yeah.
I would feel like you wake up and you're like, I can't remember my mom. And it's like, sorry, buddy. Like, whoops.
Yeah, whoops.
You got to trust.
There's no warranty for you.
You got to trust the technology.
Yeah.
No after service.
All right, so we're going to do the final one here, and this is going to get really sad. So here's the final clip.
기억이 사라지면 영혼도 사라지는 거야. 나 무서워.
영혼이 왜 사라져? 일어나. 다 나한테 맡겨. 응? 내가 네 기억이고 네 마음이야. 알았지?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. So this one is 내 머리 속에 지우개. There's an eraser in my mind.
This one I watched it and I cried.
You?
Yeah, I watched this thing. I cried.
이 감정이 메마른 사람이 울었다고요?
근데 그거는 51st date는 좀 심했죠. 근데 이거는 왜냐하면 you have memories together.
Yeah.
You have memories together. 그래서 같이 추억 쌓은 게 있는데 이제 불치병이잖아요. This person will
terminal illness.
예, 이제 죽는 걸 아니까.
Yeah.
So you have all these memories together and you can't let her go, but she has to go.
Yeah.
그게 얼마나 슬퍼요.
Yeah.
51st date는 그냥
we get it.
everyday reset이잖아요.
The thing is, 미역셀리는 message back saying David 로맨스는 사라지고 현실감 폭발이네요. 정말 좋아하는 사람이라면 100번, 200번 first dates라도 하겠어요. 라고 했어요.
아, 근데 하루 만에 어떻게 사람을 좋아해요?
200까지.
Let's move on.
All right,
But
anyway.
yeah, this one 내 머릿속에 지우개. This
Yeah.
one is really sad.
Yeah, so it's a little different because it's not amnesia. It is actually early onset, Alzheimer's disease. So it
Yeah.
is different. But the kind of mood of the movie, very tragic. And, it's Son Ye-jin and Jung Woo-sung playing these characters. And the woman gets diagnosed. And it's like they know it's coming. I think the knowing it's coming also is part of it, too. Because the earlier part of the movie is like, oh, yeah, I'm losing my memories. In about a year, I won't know who you are. And they have to live with that for that year. And then beyond that, he has to continue to take care of her.
Yeah.
And it's just this thing where it's like now, he can never, abandon her, let her go. And it's a life of pain for
counting down
for him. Yeah.
The thing is, this happens probably quite frequently to people. There are people who are afflicted with early onset dementia.
Yep.
And it can happen, and it's really tragic.
Yeah. For me personally, it's the disease that I feel the most sympathy for people about. I've had some not early onset, but in my family some amnesia and dementia, and it's the most debilitating, emotionally scarring experience. As I was seeing that, like The Notebook, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, 50 First Dates and Eternal Sunshine and The Notebook all came out in the same year.
Did they?
There's a theme. 2004?
All the studios just said amnesia romance movies go.
Wow.
2004, all three of those.
Oh, I watched them all in different years though.
Yeah, for you. Anyway, that was just a weird little detail. As I was doing the research, I was just like, wait a second, 2004.
Wow. I like, Michael, that you bring in different themes. Sometimes you bring horror, sci-fi, but this week you pulled at our heartstrings.
That's right.
Yeah, and we hope no one has to go through this, but still, these are worthwhile movies to watch that will, make you cry and make you laugh as well. We look forward to next week as well, my friend.
Yeah, I do as well. Always fun to be with you guys. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.
We're going to take a song break. This is the final countdown by Europe. last English dose.
It ain't over till it's over. Now, before wrapping up the show, we would like to let you know one more useful English expression.
There are lots of situations in the world, and we'll pick the most interesting situations and take the time to share one expression through short conversations of that particular situation.
What kind of situation should we move on to today?
자기야, 우리 귀여운 자기야. 자기 배고파? 나는 배가 엄청 고픈데. 자기는 어때? 어때?
네, 밥 먹은 지 얼마 됐다고 그러는데, 근데 나도 약간 출출하긴 하네.
자기야, 그러면 우리 있잖아. 어디 저기 있는 맛집 가서 점심 먹을까? 나 배가 너무 고파서 막 아무 생각도 안 나고 그러거든.
니는 너 맨날 아무 생각 없다 아이가. 왜 위장 핑계 대는데? 부모님한테 오늘 6시까지 간다고 말씀드렸다 아이가. 지금 뭐 이 시간 남아도는 줄 아나? 남는 시간도 얼마 없구만. 배고프다고 징징거리는 건데 왜? 그러면 뭐 저기 드라이브 스루라도 가자. 빨리 사서 얼른 먹자.
제가 막 할머니랑 데이트하고.
딱 먹고 가자 빨리.
네, 자기. 네. 무엇이 남아있다라고 하는 표현, 영어로는 어떻게 표현할 수 있을까요?
네, 오늘은 어떤 것이 여유가 있다라는 말을 어떻게 영어로 표현하는지 알아봅니다. 영어로는 오늘의 상황이 어떻게 표현될지 한번 들어보시죠.
Are you hungry?
I could eat.
Do you want to stop by somewhere and grab lunch?
We told your parents would be there by 6, so we don't have a lot of time to spare. Let's go somewhere with a drive-through.
Let's listen to it one more time. Are you hungry?
I could eat.
Do you want to stop by somewhere and grab lunch?
We told your parents we'd be there by 6, so we don't have a lot of time to spare. Let's go somewhere with a drive-through.
Thank you, Daniel and Stephanie, for lending us your voices for today's last English dose. Have something to spare. 이 남는 혹은 여분의 뭐가 있다라는 뜻입니다. Let's go over the sentences one by one. They said, "Are you hungry?" Very simple, right? 배고파? Are you hungry?
네, 그러자 I could eat. 난 먹을 수 있어. 약간 출출해라는 뜻이죠. 난 먹을 수 있어가 아니고 약간 출출해.
좀 kind of like 약간 생각
like
중에
I'm peckish.
좀 먹을 수 있을 것 같은데.
먹을 수 있어. 난 먹을 수 있어. I could eat.
Yeah. 그러자 do you want to stop by somewhere and grab lunch? Stop by somewhere. 어디 잠시 들려서 grab lunch. 점심 먹을까? Shall we stop by somewhere and grab lunch?
그러자 we told your parents we'd be there by 6. 네, 오늘의 표현이 나왔죠. Last English dose 표현. We don't have a lot of time to spare. Let's go somewhere with a drive-through. So we don't have a lot of time to spare. 왜냐하면은 6시까지 가야 된다고 했으니까 시간이 많이 없잖아. We don't have a lot of time to spare. Let's go somewhere with a drive-through. drive-through 있는 데 가서 그냥 빨리 take-out 하자. 빨리 take-out 해서 편하게 빨리 먹자라는 뜻으로 얘기를 했는데요. time, a lot of time to spare. 이거 뭐뭐 have to spare 하면은 남는 뭐 여분의 뭐가 있다라는 뜻으로 사용이 가능한데요. 시간으로도 사용이 되고 뭐
물건도 되죠.
돈도 되죠.
돈도 되고 뭐 I don't have any spare screws. 나 여분의 나사가 없다. You know. I don't know. Like, we mentioned it the other day. Well, I don't have any more screws. Any spare screws.
옆집에서 I need more screws. Can you give me some screws 할 때.
뭐 더 이상 스크루가 없어요. 나사가 없어요 이제.
You go to like a store nearby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spare. Extra. Yeah, there we go. And that was today's last English dose. Have something to spare. 남는 뭐가 있다 아니면 여분의 뭐가 있다라는 뜻이었습니다. The time is now 5:53 in the afternoon and we have reached the end of Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Join us for this special Fire Friday 불금 episode tomorrow and we're going to sign off here. The 4 p.m. duo was produced by Joy Eji and written by Hong Kyung-hwa. We've been your hosts for today, Nick.
And David at the 4 p.m. duo. Today's last song is Yuggy Juggy Guggy by Bumkey. See you later, alligator.
Everybody have a wonderful evening.
Tell me what you wanna do when this COVID-19 thing is over. We gon' pack it up. 떠나보자 어디라도 좋아. Yeah. Tell me what you really wanna do, girl. 모든 게 지나가고 나면 우리 미뤄뒀던 일들을 할 거야, baby. 어디라도 좋아 너와 함께 있는 곳은 heaven. 넌 나의 lucky number 7. 둘만 있으면 돼, cause we're the dream team. Yeah. I don't need nobody but you. So let me know 하고 싶은 것도. I know, you know, and we know. Just 말만 해, 내가 데려다줄게 when the time is alright. Let me take you to the moonlight, baby. 우리를 비추는 저 태양 아래. You know where I came from. 내가 데려다줄게 말해줘, 말해줘. Lay down under the palm tree. That's all I wanna do with you. 야자수나무 안에 누워 밀린 드라마나 보며 하루 종일 칠렉슨 하고파. Yeah. 인생곡 플레이리스트 만들어 음악이 멈추지 않게 하루 종일 칠렉슨 하고파. Yeah. What you wanna do? 이거 저거 그거 baby. Where you wanna go? 여기